beautiful people of the internet. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully great, and welcome back to some more Warframe. So some of you guys are probably wondering, how on earth was I able to go and nuke the entire room and absolutely go and rack in a ton of XP? So of course I'll definitely be showing you guys exactly how to go and do it. But before I continue with the video any further, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys would like to support me or the channel any further, remember to leave a like, as this does help me out substantially. Spartan click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos and streams. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys would like to go and play with me outside of Warframe or doing any one of my live streams, there'll definitely be a link down in the description to a Discord server. Go and join it. Without further ado, let's get this video on the road, shall we? So when it comes to actually solo ranking your frames or ranking your frames in a public session, you are going to be bumping into one particular problem, and that is, chances are you are going to be using a frame that has no lethal ability, such as your Excalibur, your Valkyries, or even, your Cora. So as you guys can tell, we did go and use Nezza, and I went and used, him from rank 0 all the way up to 30, and it took me around 2 minutes to go and fully max him out. And I did go to normal Sanctuary Onslaught, as you can't go there, or you can't go to elite version when it comes to an unranked frame. So what you guys simply need to do is to go and use the helmet system and replace whatever your Warframe currently abilities with their number 1. So in this case, I went and replaced Nezza's number 1 ability with Nullstar. Doing so, you'll then go and have access to Nova's first ability. On top of that, you need to make sure that you do have an augment called Neutron Star. And to put things into context, or to summarize this particular augment, what it basically does is, so when you go and activate, Nova's number 1, you're basically going to have all these particles that are surrounding your frame. Once you guys recast this particular ability, these particles will then go and spread and go and seek by nearby enemies, which is within a 16-meter radius. Of course, it will then go and hit the enemies with heat damage. You guys didn't know heat damage is relatively powerful, and don't really need to worry too much about damage, mainly because of the enemies will be relatively weak. What makes this augment even better is that if you guys go and cast it again, the search radius also doubles, meaning that you can go and nuke a room without just moving around too much. As for the build, here is what we're going to be going around with. So as you guys can tell by the stats, we are going to be prioritizing strength and range, mainly because of the fact that we know we do want to go and nuke an entire room. The more range we have, the bigger the area of effect will be, and of course some strength, therefore we can go and have a lot more damage output. Now you also do want to prioritize some efficiency if you guys can go and fit it. I do suggest maybe going and add like maybe a fleeting expertise if duration won't be too much of an issue for your other abilities, but of course we are going to be ranking things out, so I do recommend go and force a fleeting expertise. Doing so will then give you a ton of efficiency, but because this is a D polarity and this is a dash polarity, I currently can't go and fit it. Otherwise the game won't let me go and add this. What you guys also want to do is that you do want to go and add in an energy siphon along with Arcane Energize. Therefore your energy economy can be phenomenal, and therefore you can always have energy throughout the entire leveling up process. You also do want to have an arcane called Molt Augmented, and the way it works, basically, if you guys do get kills, you'll then slowly be able to go and rack up your power strength. Remember, the more power strength we do have, the more damage output you can currently go and have. And of course, for the mods, here is what we're going to be using: Intensify, August Secrets, and Power Drift, mainly because more power strength equals more damage output. And of course, we are going to be using a prime flow. Once again, we do want to go and spam this ability. Therefore, we've got no restrictions on the amount of times you can go and use it. Remember, a regular flow does work. You only want to go and max out your max energy, which you currently do have. Therefore, you have less restriction. And of course, we are going to be using Stretch and Auger Reach. Remember, we do want to go and have more range, as that will definitely increase the area of effect. As you know, I currently do have a rank 30 Warframe, but make sure that you do have Nullstar that is taking up your number 1 ability. It has to be your number 1 ability, as when it comes to using a rank 0 Warframe, you'll only have access to this particular rank 1 ability, or your first ability. So once we get there, we simply want to activate our 1 and activate our 1 again, and as you guys can see, the enemies are just absolutely getting decimated. And you just basically want to do it, just run around and spam your 1 as much as you can, and you'll be able to then go and decimate the enemies. Of course, the Nullstar particles will definitely be able to go, seek out the nearby enemies for you, but of course, you do want to go and spread this, damage output when it comes to, walking out. So just walk around and then go and just spam 1 as much as you can. Of course, do watch your energy pool, as that will make a difference. And because we've got, Molt Augmented, we are able to go and, get more power strength. More power strength means that you can have even more, area of effect. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope this loadout does help you out, and I definitely know you'll love this as it does cut down on a lot of the grinding out. Do go check out the rest of my videos. There will be links down in the description, and of course some visual representations will be out. Remember to spot and click the subscribe button for more Warframe videos and streams. Like the video as it does help me out tremendously, and also do go check out the Discord.